The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Zabani clears it away. Fernandez! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Fernandez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Camavinga
charging forward down that flank, succumbs to the pressure. Fernandez. It's a good ball out wide. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him. That's the keeper's ball. Rodgers. He has found the way through. Rodgers stood his ground strongly, and that's a good intervention. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Drogba. Vardiol. What's going wide left? And it's Pedri.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Drogba chasing after it. Oh, that's a key interception. Nepal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Zielinski.
Barcelona really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Played out towards the right wing. Now the ball in. That's a lovely, delicate pass. He's having a hit! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! He's got himself an absolute peach. Barcelona are in front.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Zielinski. And he's managed to get free. Takes aim and chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Camavinga. Now the ball's gone astray. And here's Zielinski. And this is Drogba.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that is a good ball to... And the shot! And he's following up! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Barry duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That has ended up in no man's land. Nice bit of trickery. Rogers. And this is Drogba. Zielinski. That has been cut short. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. No, that's been intercepted. Looking for options for movement. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Messi is onto it in a flash. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Zielinski. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's shifting through the gears here. Throw in. Drives it in. Tries a shot! Cleared away. Zielinski. And here's Fernandez. He's going for
There
goal!
will be 1 minute added time.
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Nepal are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
That's rather hopeful. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals.
Just
They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
If you have a ticket.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Gets us going once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And that's been won straight back. And it's slung out wide. Zielinski.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rogers. And that's going right the way across. Well, that looks a decent ball. Barry receives it in a good position. And he shoots! Good save. Keeper read that well.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
Zielinski. It's a really well-measured ball. Alexander-Arnold.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Gets a good foot in there, and that's gone loose. And it's Caicedo. We expected better, and so did he.
That's good play from him.
Closing in on goal. Shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it.
Some Substitutions taking place.
That's a little off target. He's picked his way through, shapes to shoot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, you'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Morgan Rogers. Coming on the field.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to... He's having a pop! That is decidedly lacking.
Natal are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Oh, that's well spotted. It's a promising position. He can run onto that. And he's quick to snatch it back. Pedri. Caicedo. Nepal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Zielinski. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, it's played into the area. Zielinski. Ferran Torres. That's a cute ball. Foot in. He's found a way through. Now there's a fine ball. Pedri. Oh, that's fabulous. Barry. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Now it's Drogba. Oh, just skips past his man. Now that's well seen too. He's gone for goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. Ferran Torres. Barry. That is good alertness. Spread to the right. He's got away. Goes for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Number 27, Serginho. Substitution.
Nepal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Camavinga. Zabani gets across to intercept that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mbappe making good progress. Fernandez. Messi. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And it's Van Dijk. Camavinga. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That is lovely.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Zielinski. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Vardiol promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Fernandez. And that's it. Nepal were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Natal desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Mbappe finding himself in space. Ferran Torres! Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Serginho. Rogers. He's picked his way through. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And it's made its way to him. And that has been slung wide. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Nicely weighted ball. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Zielinski. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ball's played through. Donnarumma is there to clear. Now it's Messi. He has found a way through. Nice bit of trickery. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round. Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
No, not quite.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Can he get on the end of this? Spread neatly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Messi. No goals as yet. Great defending, strong and determined. Caicedo. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
There they go, hunting again.
And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Messi makes a move down the right. Sabani. That's going right the way across. Rogers.
That was lovely, that.
He's got away. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Arsenal are down to 10 men. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. And There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Kamavinga gets it away. Zielinski charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, a gilt-edged shot, and the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And he welcomes it in, and he's managed to get free.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Fernandes. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's fabulous. That's going to go a long way. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's an Arsenal free kick. He's in a great position here. Robertson. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Caicedo. And Fernandes. Rodgers getting forward.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And it's Fernandes. And this is Drogba. Mbappe. Ambitious ball here. Well, nicely intercepted.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Zielinski. Fernandes.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rodgers. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's gone loose. Played in with purpose. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And for the first half, that is that. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And a quick reminder
So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
Away we go again. So neither side has yet broken through. Zielinski. Distributed tidily. Now it's Messi. Robertson goes sliding in. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mbappe. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Floated through. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Serginho. Oh, can he get onto this? Caicedo. Serginho. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe wins the duel this time. He's found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now, can they get him away? And here's Zielinski. And here's Fernandez. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Caicedo. And that's a dangerous ball. And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's gone backward here. Zielinski making good progress on the right-hand side. Great ball if he can get there. That is good alertness. And he's running through. Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's quick to return it. Can he finish? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Rogers. Coming on the field is number 9, Mbappe.
And this is Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Drogba!
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Messi. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Aims beyond the defence. So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goalmouth action.
Lovely, now then. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! And that could well be the winner!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
That's a good ball out wide. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Nepal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Nepal needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, this could be it, past something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And this is Messi! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Nepal restore parity.
Well, There's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Great ball, and there's the shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Arsenal now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Fernandez. Goes for the shot! And that's it. They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.
And a quick reminder today to please take
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
That's all absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello.